Hello. So we are about to get our chickies in their brooder set. Now, this may look a little unorthodox, I'm sure it is, but it's a reason for my madness. So as you can see here, I went ahead and just got a reptile aquarium. First thing that you want to do, if you have brown paper bags or just old sales papers, go ahead and put those down before you put the wood chips down. The reason why is you want it to be easier to clean, and you definitely want to make sure that you do all that you can to make sure that you don't have an issue of odor. Alright, so the shavings that I got, and I got this from PetSmart, these are pine wood shavings. So what you want to do is put them down and be mindful that when you have baby chicks, you want to use certain types of shavings because I can't recall which type it is, but some are actually toxic to the baby chicks. Alright, so I'm shaking it on out. And of course, you're going to evenly spread it out some. Now it comes in this big like brick, so you gotta kind of, you know, another way that farming can be therapeutic. Sometimes you get to punch stuff. Alright. Look at that miracle. All it took was a few good punches. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna spread it out here. Now, another reason why I like the aquarium, I just realized right before filming that I lent my other aquarium to my cousin when he was growing baby chicks as well, because you know, like I share the enthusiasm and the passion to all who are willing. So in my other aquarium, I actually have a backdrop here, so it looks like chickies on the beach. So what I'm going to do, since I thought that was the aquarium that I had and it's not, I'm going to go ahead and measure this back piece, and you can find like a piece of a poster or print out a bunch of different pictures. But basically, I like to give the chicks, you know, some scenery. They're still going to be able to see everything, you know, out the other side, but I like to, you know, give a fabulous illusion, because, you know, my chicks got to be fabulous, right? All right, so once you get your wood chips down, the very next thing, so because I just lucked up on these chickens, right, and I've loaned out all my stuff, so this is not at all what you should put water in. I'm going to go get their official feeders tomorrow, but while time being, use what you have. So this is y'all remember old CDs, this is the case part for it. All right, and then this is actually like from a restaurant that they put sauces in. This will be where their little feed will be. Now, interesting fact about their feed. I don't know where it is. I thought I had it right here next to me. But when you have baby chicks, you can feed them grits, okay? So you literally can be like, you know, my chicks are grit fed. All right, something else that you want to make sure that you have for your chicks, this is so very important, is a thermometer. So I use this thermometer, which once again, if you go to PetSmart, especially in the reptile section, they will have this. It sticks to the glass, and that way you can see through it. Chicks need the temperature to be about 95 degrees. So if ever you see them huddling by your heat lamp, and I'm going to cover that next, that's how you know that they're cold. All right, when they are freshly hatched, do not put them in direct sunlight, even though yes, the sunlight may feel good, but don't put them in direct sunlight. And even though it may feel nice to us, so right now it feels wonderful, there's a nice little breeze, the thermometer is telling me that it's 79.3, so that's a little chilly for the chicks. So when I bring them out for Miss May, my fur baby, to introduce them, I'm going to make sure that I do it quickly so I can go ahead and get them into the heat. All right, here is the heating lamp. So you can go ahead, if you happen to have this at home, you can get just a regular work light clamp. That's what this is. And you have to find an old school bulb. The LED bulbs will not give you heat. That's one of the advantages of the LED. It's not going to give off heat. You got to get an old school bulb or actually buy a heating lamp bulb. Now, another reason why I enjoy buying the reptile aquariums is because this is the lid. As you can see, it comes with LED lights that you can plug in. So especially if you just don't want your chickies in the dark at night, or you just want to set the mood, there's different filters that you can put on to change the color, by all means. And then you still have, you know, this compartment. So that's where I'm going to thread through the electric plug, or the cord rather, for the heating lamp. And yeah, and this way you also give your chicks more, you know, room to, you know, thrive and be cool and be chill. All right, so what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get their water situated, because as I'm introducing them, in the event that they are thirsty, I want them to drink. If they're hungry, I want them to eat. And like I said, this is going to be quick, because I know this is not the appropriate temperature for them, and I want my babies to not only survive but to thrive, just like I always talk about all my plants and vegetation. So stay tuned.